Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Spain. Good morning, Ibiza. Good morning, all participants and panelists for the seventh and last webinar organized by Turespaña together with Travel Magazine. And today, last but not least, Ibiza. Ibiza, more than the classic Ibiza we all know. So we will certainly in the next hour, together with Estefania Tomellero and our friends from Turespaña Bruselas, discover more and more about Ibiza. Although we are going through very difficult times for the tourism industry and for Spain, with all kind of colored zones, we are optimistic. The glass is half full, so we work to a very rapid and quick recovery of tourism also to Ibiza. The platform and the floor is now to Rafael Chamorro, the big boss of Turespaña in Brussels, so to introduce our guests.
Thank you, Robert. Good morning, bienvenido, guten Tag. For us, it's a pleasure to collaborate with Travel Magazine in this series of webinars. This is the last one, like Robert said. I think it's a fantastic final for us to finish with Ibiza, this fantastic Balearic island in the Mediterranean Sea. We want to first to thank to Travel Magazine, of course, for the support for these webinars all this year, and also to Estefania Tomellero to stay with us today on Ibiza. It's a fantastic final, like I said, for these webinars. And of course, all of you, the Travel Alliance, for us it's a pleasure to collaborate with you. You know that this was a terrible year for all of us, for the tourism offices, for all of you. But I hope that Robert said that the next year will be better than this one. It's impossible in other case. But I'm sure that we will have a quick recovery of the tourism because everybody needs to travel. I think that Spain is all over the world. Fantastic destination. We have Ibiza, we have Spain, we have many countries all over the world. And we need you, the Travel Alliance, in order to collaborate with you because we need that you sell Spain. But of course, if you need something, you need information, if you need help with your trip to Spain, you need everything, please tell us. Please to Judith, to me, to our office, because we want to, it's mandatory for us to collaborate with you. I only want to add a few things. I am sure 2021 will be better than this year. And I am sure that we are going to have better times next year in spring. We will have a summer season the next year because we need it. And also about Ibiza. Ibiza is a fantastic island in the Balearic. Maybe all of you have been in Ibiza or you know Ibiza. But maybe you are going to discover new things about Ibiza in this webinar because Ibiza is a World Heritage Site, for example. Maybe many people don't know about that. Ibiza is one of the 15, the city of Ibiza is one of the 15 World Heritage cities in Spain. And Ibiza has everything, has gastronomy, fantastic gastronomy, active tourism, fantastic landscape, beaches. I think it's a fantastic island. And I think that all of you know Ibiza, but I am sure they are going to discover new things about Ibiza today. And finally, again, thank you to be connected today with us. More than 40 right now Travel Agents. And let me introduce to Judith Portela. She's in charge for the relationship with the travel agents and tour operators in our office. And please, Judith, when you want. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rafael. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining this last webinar of the year. And thanks to all of you that have been joining since the beginning of the series in June. I hope it has been inspiring for all of you, and that we managed, together with the regional and local tourist boards, to give you a different approach to Spain as a tourist destination. A destination which is accessible, sustainable, and safe. And I would like to thank once again Travel Magazine, Robert and Jonas, who is behind the scenes, for making this possible. And it has been a real pleasure to collaborate with you. And I would like to welcome today Estefania Tomellero from Ibiza Travel. She will discover us the hidden secrets of this Balearic island, and she will show us that Ibiza is much more than sun and sea, as Rafael said, and that the island has a lot to offer throughout the whole year. So thank you, Estefania, for being with us today. The floor is yours.
Hello, good morning, everyone. So first of all, thanks for your introduction, Judith and Rafael, and for this wonderful initiative. I think it's a fantastic tool to promote our destination. And also thank you very much, Robert, for your support to Travel Magazine and also for the support of our technician, Jonas. So I would like to present myself. I'm destination promoter from Ibiza, and today I'm here to talk about our fantastic values, from our beaches, our landscapes, and everything has Ibiza to share. I think Ibiza is a very popular destination, but nobody knows about the hidden places, about all the treasure it has, and its fantastic gastronomy. So many things you can discover in this fantastic and wonderful island all year round. Okay, so I'm gonna present the destination, but I want to let you know that all the information will be sent after the webinar, right? So I'm gonna share the screen. I don't know, just a second, please. I'm trying to share the screen, but I can't. Just give me a second. This is the problem in lives. Okay. Okay, right now. Okay, so let's go. So welcome to paradise. So this is a magnificent island, as I told you. So why Ibiza? You may think why Ibiza is so a fantastic island. So Ibiza can welcome many visitors from all ages, not just young people, as many people think. It's just not an island for young people. So you can come and discover all our treasures from all the places we have, and you will see all our magical and hidden corners. So let's go to start how to get to the island. So Ibiza is located in the Balearic Island. So it's the third biggest island in the Balearic. And we are just about 1 hour, 1 hour alone from Barcelona, and about 40 minutes by boat from Valencia. So we are very close and very, very strategic position in the Mediterranean. And you can connect the island from Brussels airport, from Charleroi, Ostende, and also Antwerpen. And we have connecting flights, direct flights during the summertime, or in the winter time. We are also connected with one stop flight, right? So I'm gonna explain the general details about the island. We have an extension about 572 square kilometers, so it's not a very big island and very reachable island. I mean, you can go every corner, so it's very, very reachable from the north to the south, and it's very easy to go away all the places. We have a population of almost 148,000 people. And detail I want to share here is we have nearly 37,000 of foreigners. So I mean, we have a very cosmopolitan character and multicultural. That is also that makes that our island is very, very friendly, very pleasant. We are very open-minded island. And we have a coast of 210 kilometers, 5 municipalities. Now I will talk about of every municipality. 56 beaches and a wild, mild climate. Our climate is about 20 degrees all year round, so we have a fantastic temperatures to discover the island all year round. Okay, so I would like to talk a little bit about the municipalities, the different municipalities. We have a division of 5 districts. So Ibiza town, okay, is just 20 minutes away from the airport. Then we have Santa Eulalia, San Juan in the north. This is the more widest place in the island. You will see this, the forest, all the beaches are like more wild and very savage. And then San Antonio, this is well known for its coast and the sunsets, actually the most beautiful sunsets in the world. And San Jose, this is well known for the beaches, for the restaurants. It's also a very special place to practice sport activities, water activities in this area. And we will find here in this area sandy beaches. Comparing to the north side, here we will find more rock beaches. Well, about the general terms, we can say as well that Ibiza has also very different villages. So country villages, very, very beautiful. And I will show you right now all the activities and all the sports, water sport activities you can do in every place, right? So about the beaches. So as I told you, Ibiza has many hidden beaches, many special ones. So here I select some of the most beautiful ones. As you see, the water are crystal clear waters. The sun is like a paradise, white sandy beaches. As you can see, Calabaza, Playas de Conda, and Calatarida, they are located in the western side of the island, and they are more focused for family visitors. In these places, in these beaches, you can spend the day with the family. You can enjoy about the water activities, or even though tasting a magnificent typical dish from the island. Then in the other side, in the south side of the island, we will find Cesalinas Beach. This is a very well-known and famous beach for cosmopolitan people and famous people. And we will find that is surrounded by dunes. It's backed by dunes, and the area is a dream. It's so beautiful. I would like to add here that Escaballet was the first nudist beach in the island, but it's not just completely nudist, so it's just a part, and you can enjoy about a chic atmosphere in this island, or just spend the day relax, and also enjoying about a magnificent sunset. And the last beach I select in the north area, Cala San Vicente, you can see maybe a little bit the contrast. You can find more landscapes, more nature. It's like more wild, as I told you. The contrast between the north and the north and the south island is about the landscapes. You will find more wild landscapes in the north as in the south, but in the south you will find also very long sandy beaches, right? So we can continue talking about the sport possibilities we have in the island. So we can say that Ibiza is a sport destination because you can practice so many water activities. So there are a wide range of possibilities to enjoy the destination being active. For example, kayak, snorkeling, scuba diving. Also, it's very famous in the last years, the stand-up paddle, yoga as well, so many options, water skis. I mean, it's the perfect place to practice sport and doing so many activities, enjoying the fantastic and beautiful coastline of the island. if we keep talking about all the sport activities, we cannot enjoy just the coastline of the island, but also we can enjoy discovering the countryside also by bikes, walking routes. I mean, there are so many possibilities. As you see at the back of the image, you will see our typical buildings of the island, our churches. Is plenty of these singular and fantastic buildings, and they are built between 14th and 18th century, and they are a unique building. So I mean, I think it's also a very charm way to enjoy the countryside. And these churches, I always like to say that they are not just, they only don't play a religious role. They play also a backdrop for festivities, events, even though, and it's a fantastic place to discover the countryside. So another way to discover this fantastic island is to visit the natural part of the Salinas. It's located in the south of the island, and it was natural part declaration in 2001. And you can see that is a fantastic place, is a wetland with so many possibilities to watch birds watchings, flamingos, amazing walking routes, even though you can practice kayak in the area. And you can see as well our fantastic rock here at the end. You can see the Esvedra rock. So this is a fantastic and magical area to discover as well the natural and landscapes of the island. So another possibility to enjoy in Ibiza is to recover yourself. So to find a moment to practice healing activities, yoga, meditation. So these activities, they became very popular in the last years. As you know, Ibiza is one of the most magical islands in the world, and it has a very strong magnetism. And this is a perfect spot to practice this kind of activities. And in fact, about 4 years ago, we launched a product. It's called Ibiza's Wellness. You can check here the website. So my colleague Judith now, she will share the website in order you can find all the directory and activities. So companies that they are working with this kind of healing activities. And you will see that Ibiza offers so many options to break down of the routine, or to break down of the stress. I mean, it's a very relaxed island as well. Many people think that it's just a crazy island for young people, and curiously, you can find so many quiet and relaxed spots that you would be very surprised. So Ibiza's Wellness. Then another product I would like to share with you is our gastronomy. So Sabors de Ibiza. So this is a product that is connected with the local gastronomy. Ibiza has a very strong connection with local producers and so many local products. I mean, there are so many options to enjoy and to taste about a very rich and very tasty gastronomy. Saborsdeibiza.es. You will find a list of restaurants from traditional ones to modern ones that they are working with. They offer local gastronomy, and you will enjoy a very reachable gastronomy and very tasty. So here you can see our farmers from the island. This is a a very, very good product of the island, the Ibizan red potato. This is one of the star products of the island. But there is not just only the red potato. So we have also a very good olive oil, wines, almonds. I mean, there are so many tasty fishes. So Ibiza is also very famous for its fishes. In fact, we have a very, very good typical dishes. One is the country fry up. This is a sofrit payés dish. This is very typical in these times, in winter times, and for Christmas time as well. And this is about a dish with lamb, potato, chicken, and pork. And concerning to the fish dishes, I can show you one of the most popular ones. This is called bouillie de pêche. This is a fantastic and delicious dish. It's called also bouillie de pêche is fish with potatoes, with red scorpion fish, with as well grouper. I mean, there are so many rockfish from the island. And first, you have to take the potatoes, fish with alioli and vegetables. And the curiosity of this dish is you take first the dish, and then second the rice, arroz a banda is called. So this is fish stew, bouillie de pêche, one of the most popular ones. So don't lose this opportunity to try it because it's delicious. So you can see here a selection of tastes. So salad payas, sausages from Ibiza, selection of cheeses. I mean, there are so many kind of local products in the island, and our gastronomy is so amazing. And here I shared the typical dish from the island, the typical dessert, sorry, of the island. This is it's called flau. Yeah. So let's talk about the culture. Many people think that Ibiza has not culture, and that's not true. We are World Heritage from UNESCO City. In fact, we got this distinction in 1999. So last year we celebrate our 20th anniversary, and we have so many cultural assets in the island. Here you can see our fantastic fortress, Dal Vila. This is a Renaissance wall, and I always like to say that this is one of the most beautiful coastal fortress in the Mediterranean, because it's perfectly preserved, and this is a must for the visitor. I mean, this is one of my favorite spots in the island. I think it's a fantastic place to discover the history, because Ibiza has many influence for different civilizations, not just from the Phoenicians to the Carthaginians, Arabs, and finally the Christians. So you can see all this cultural influence in all the design of the old town. It's also the perfect place to go shopping, to enjoy in a nice restaurant. So the atmosphere here is so nice and very chic at the same time. And you will enjoy about so many nice atmosphere, even though during the day, at night. So it's the perfect place to spend the day. So Ibiza in total has 4 assets, cultural assets. So first, the walls, Renaissance walls, as we have seen. Second, we have the Phoenician settlement of Zacaleta. So this is a remain located in the south of the island. And this was the first settlement established in the island in the 7th century. So this is amazing. It has amazing views, as you can see. So to have a walk, to take some pictures, to enjoy the sunset is a fantastic spot. And third, cultural asset is the Phoenician and Punic necropolis. is also the Archaeological Museum, and is located in the surroundings from the old town. And you can discover here so many pieces from the Carthaginians time, and you will see that is plenty of Punic tombs. So it is actually a cemetery from the Punic time, and is declared as the best necropolis in the Mediterranean. So this is a fantastic cultural visit as well that I always recommend. And the last cultural asset, what is also World Heritage Site from UNESCO, is Posidonia Oceanica. So this is the responsible that makes our water so crystal clear. And it's not just a normal plant. I mean, it's an endemic plant that makes so beautiful our waters, and we have to protect them actually. And we work with some collaborations with our project Ibiza Sustainability. So for us, it's a very important natural treasure. So this is about the culture. Then, keeping with talking with the culture, I would like to share and to speak about our traditions. We are a very traditional island as well, and there are so many festivities all year round, and you can find the typical customs, as you can see, from the pages, from the woman pages and the men dancing close to the churches. And it's a fantastic festivity, and we are very proud about these traditions. And normally they take place every month in the different villages in the island, and you can see that typical Ibizan people dancing, and I think that is very important to keep the traditions. And we can celebrate so many festivities all year round, not only the resident part of the island, as well the tourists and visitors. And I think it's a very traditional and very interesting thing to discover. So keeping on talking with events, from the traditional part, we can go also to the more modern part. Here you can see the scenario of the medievals. This is a typical event, medieval Ibiza, that takes place the second weekend of May, and it's plenty of performers, street traders. I mean, you can see also gastronomy around the old town. So this festival takes place always inside the old villa town, and it takes about 4 days, and it's a very special event for us. And you can see here the minstrels smiling. Yeah, so I always recommend this event to our visitors because it's so interesting. So what else about the Ibiza Pride? So Ibiza Pride is also a very typical event for us, very important, and it's one of the most famous gay prides in Spain, even though in Europe. And here the highlight is its parade that takes place in the port of Ibiza. So it's a fantastic festival. Unfortunately, this year we couldn't celebrate this kind of events, but for sure I'm secure that not very late we will celebrate this kind of events, and we will wait for you. So here Ibiza Pride takes place always the first week of June, and it takes about 3-4 days, and you can find so many sport activities, very cultural programmation. I mean, Ibiza is a gay-friendly island, and this is another possibility to discover the magical Ibiza. And well, just the last event I would like to share with you is the Feria Marinera Medieval. This is another medieval festivity. It's a medieval event. This is focused to fishermen in San Antonio. San Antonio is located in the western side of the island. And it's also very funny festival. You can find gastronomy, good music, good atmosphere. For sure, it's a very special event that you can always visit in September, right? I would like to talk as well about the shopping in Ibiza. So shopping in Ibiza is very extended, so you can find so many places for shopping. But above all, you can find a special jewelry, handcrafts, and so many special arts in our hippie markets. So as you know, Ibiza has very good hippie atmosphere, and this is a very special island as well for this combination from the luxury with the hippie atmosphere. So if you visit Las Dalias is open all year round, and it takes place every Saturday in San Carles. And you will see a showcase of trends, of course. So, well, summarizing, I don't want to be very stand, but in general terms, I like to share with you that Ibiza is not just a party for young people or an island just for the summer. You can discover so many special corners, special gastronomy, and for sure it's an island that welcomes all visitors from all ages, and you will see that Ibiza is a magical island. I would like to share, just to finish, a video with you, and you will see better all the information I have just shared with you. Enjoy it. So that's it. Thank you very much for your attention, and thanks, merci, bedank. Hello?
Estefania, do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. Thank you very much. A
Thanks
few
to you.
points and a few questions, please. In the beginning of your presentation, you
Yes.
said that Ibiza is very accessible from Belgium and Luxembourg,
Exactly.
from the various regional airports.
Mhm.
How, first of all, pre-corona times, how important is the Belgian-Luxembourg market for Ibiza?
So it's very important because for us, well, this year we received in the pandemic situation, we received about 12,000 Belgians. So comparing to the last year, so sorry, so making the balance to the general passengers we receive. So we receive 1.2% of Belgians. But comparing to the last year, so we decreased just 0.8, not too much. And so I think it's a very important market because it's a very well connected. And our character, our atmosphere, I think suits very, very well with Belgians because we are a cosmopolitan island, multicultural island. And I think Belgians appreciate a lot our island. And for us, it's very important to keep this market for sure.
I think comparison with the Canary Islands, I think Ibiza is more a spring, summer, and autumn destination than a winter destination, of course. Is there something open now in Ibiza or?
Yes, for sure. So we have now about 28 establishments open. So normally in a regular winter situation, we have about 50 establishments open. Now with COVID situation, so we have about 28, more than 50%. So we have beds available, about 1,700 beds available. Part of that, we have a lot of restaurants. As I explained in my presentation, the gastronomy in Ibiza, the local gastronomy in Ibiza is very, very rich and very popular. And there are so many restaurants open. We have also 3 museums open right now in the island. So the Art and Contemporary Museum, this is the Modern Museum. We have as well the Necropolis, Puig de Molins, and another museum in the Old Town.
How do you go to the other islands? Is it accessible and practical? Is it with ferries? How do you do? Can you do it on a day, or how you manage?
So you can, well, you have 2 options to come to the island. You can come even with flights directly during the summer. Now you should stop in Barcelona or in Madrid. If not, you have the possibility to visit the island by ferry from Barcelona, from Mallorca, or from Valencia as well.
Okay, and how do you tour the island? What is the most convenient way to tour the islands? Let's say, and second point, I don't know if you can switch back to your map. What are the most typical, you have said 5 municipalities, but what are the most typical Ibizan villages, typical villages?
I'm going to show you.
It would be nice to see that, where they are. And how do you tour the island? Is it by bus? Is it by rent a car? Is it
I'm going to share again. I'm going to share
cycle
again.
or whatever?
Okay, thank you. Robert, I'm going to share again the screen because you can see better the map of the island. And I'm going to show you how you can move around. So here. So, so here, when you arrive to the island, you arrive to the, well, you can arrive first by plane. You arrive to the airport, or you come by boat. So here is the main port of the island, in Ibiza's main port. Or you have another port here in San Antonio, but this is not very big. So the biggest port is in Ibiza town.
The
So
port here is also the marina where the cruises are coming. International
exactly,
cruises are coming. Yeah.
exactly. All the
Okay.
cruises comes to Ibiza's port, main port, and then well, it's just the airport is just 6 kilometers away from the old town, and here is very cultural atmosphere in Ibiza town. But if you lane to Santa Eulalia del Rio, this is very familiar spot with lots of villages. You have Balafia, San Carles, where the hippie market is. So you have as well as Canar hippie market. I always recommend Santa Eulalia for families because it's not too much young atmosphere. So the young atmosphere and the nightlife is focused in this area, in Playa de Embosa, in this area. So we can find lots of beach clubs, restaurants, well, with more staff and more like more noisy. Santa Eulalia for sure is a very relaxed place. It's amazing. Amazing, preserved and very clean as well. The beaches are with very good facilities for families, and they are very accessible for children as well. This is Santa Eulalia. I don't know if I should keep talking about the villages, but for example, in general aspects, San Juan is more focused for people that they are looking for nature, landscapes, that they want to discover the hidden secret routes, or maybe make trekking, or also stay and relax in the beach, because the access is not so good as in the south. So you will find that there are not too much people in this municipality in San Juan. Then Sant Antonio is famous for the sunsets, for the restaurants, for the water activities, and also for young people. You will find here quite a lot of young people. And San Josep is like the paradise municipality, because you will find so beautiful beaches as I showed you before, and it's plenty of these islets, small islets, Saconillera, Esparta, Espedra, the magical and magnetical rock. So this is a very beautiful place to watch the sunset, to spend the day in a restaurant.
We have now the map in front of us. Can you maybe also show the best walking tracks, people interested in walking?
Yeah, for sure.
Cycling.
Well, so Ibiza is not a very hilly island, so it is very fantastic for making a bike route. So I recommend to go to San Josep. I really like San Josep to discover the natural parks. The Salinas, for example, is an amazing place for visiting with bike or kayak. I don't know, or working maybe. I mean, there are so many possibilities.
Okay, back to the present Corona situation. What is, for the time being, the current social gathering limit to gather? Is it 4 people, 6 people?
Well, right now, the last month, it was the Balearic government established four level of measures, and we were in the level 4. This was a little bit extreme, because it was more limitation. But in the past month, we improved a lot the infected cases, and now we are in the level 3. So in the level 3, the meetings can be permitted up to 6 people in total. Then the curfew, we had a curfew till from 10 p.m. till 6. So now the curfew is from midnight. midnight till 6 in the morning. And businesses can work up to 50% of its capacity. So it depends of each business, because if the business has ventilation, proper ventilation with open windows and so they can host up to 50% of its capacity. But very important, they can just host till 6 people seated. That is very important. So clients, customers must to be seated on the table. That is very important. And maximal meetings can be up to 6 people. And another thing is not allowed to drink in the bars inside, stand up.
Let's go back to the summer next year, of course. You are very proud of having 56 fantastic beaches. The
Yes.
one are more important and more pleasant than the other. But
Yeah.
Can you go as a family or as a party or a group of friends? Can you go and enjoy all these different beaches? Are they open? Do you have to pay?
No, they are open.
Swimming allowed?
So there are public beaches. So you can, as I explained, there are some villages and municipalities that they are more focused for families than or young people. For families, for sure, you can go to the south, to San Jose, but you will find more young atmosphere, maybe a little bit more music or not so relaxed beaches as in the north area or in Santa Eulalia, that they are completely family beaches. And they are public. You don't have to pay in the beaches.
Okay. Pre-corona, about 25%, a quarter of all visitors are foreigners.
25% exactly.
25.
25% are foreigners. Yeah.
And that's a quarter of all people coming to Ibiza.
Exactly.
Is the balance rectifying itself in terms of you have the party people coming and you have the families and the beach and the sun seekers? How is that? Is there a balance? Is there how it's look like for the next years?
Well, for the next year, we have the hope to be in a regular situation, to at least to have more visitors from all ages, not just young people, as in the last years. So Ibiza hosted so many people, and as I told, it's not a young party destination, because we have so many values to promote and to share with our tourists. And we hope that the next year will be in a normal time, in a normal situation. Let's see what happens with the campaign vaccination.
Okay. Season starts spring, which means Easter, end of March, early April?
Season starts 1st of April and ends end of October. That is the proper season, summer season. But
You are
definitely
promoting your island with 300 days of sunshine per year. So
exactly. We have an average of 300 sunny days,
okay.
and our temperatures are very, very mild. So we are not the Canary. They have now about 28 degrees, I think. But we have mild temperatures to enjoy another way the island, the natural parts, the salinas, the culture as well, hippie marks, landscapes. We have a very, very rich landscapes, and it is a very green island.
Okay.
To enjoy the nature.
One of our very loyal panelists for this webinars on Spain has been from the very beginning our good friend Richard Eekhout, president of SCO Belgium, and he has a question. As we're looking now at the map, is there a typical vino típico de Ibiza? Is there a typical wine?
Yeah,
and where is it
wine.
cultivated? Can you show it on the map?
Yes, there is a very good wine on the island. Here in San Antonio, we have a winery. It's called Canric. Can you see the map?
Yeah.
Can you see the map?
Yeah.
I will put it in main screen. So here in San Antonio, you will find winery, Canrig. It's a very, very tasty winery. Also, Hibiscus is in the north area. Hibiscus winery, Sacoba.
Dry wine, white wines, or?
It's dry wine, yeah, dry wine, and also sweet. There are so many different kinds of wines in the island. Very good wine.
Richard has another question. Unos años se han lanzado la moda ad lib en Ibiza. ¿Existe todavía?
Yes, for sure. So this is the typical mode, the typical moda from Ibiza, and I love it. So it means you can dress yourself smart, but also very comfortable. So dress comfortable, but with a stylish. That it means, and it's always a very white and with cotton material.
Okay, we are almost to the end of the presentation. I would like to give the floor back to Rafael Chamorro.
Sorry, Rafael.
Oh, Judith. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Estefania, an agent Tom was asking if you could put him in contact with working holidays incoming agents. So
of course.
Should we take his email address perhaps and you email him afterwards, or?
Yeah, I will send all the information. I have select incoming agencies, DMCs, and all kind of information as a travel agent can need for its customers. So I will send to you, yes, as soon as after the webinar, I will send it to you straight away.
Okay. Perfect. And there was another question as well regarding tips about beach clubs, nice beach clubs.
Yeah, there are so many beach clubs in the island, but my favorite one is, this is in Ushuaia Beach Club, and it's located in Playa de Embosa. So in Playa de Embosa, there are the most of the nightlife. And in this case, as a beach club, I can recommend Ushuaia here in Playa de Embosa, or if they prefer, because this is more focused for young people, but if they prefer for adult medium age, I would recommend Blue Marlin in Punta del Yondal here, close to Zacaleta, in the south, close to Salinas Park. Blue Marlin.
And Estefania, I have a question also. How easy is to combine the trip to Ibiza with Formentera or Mallorca, for example? It is easy to combine with the other island?
Yes, of course. It's a very good option to combine both islands. And you have to go from Ses Figueretas beach. Here there is a small harbor, and all the ferries, they go to Formentera, and it takes about 30 minutes, something like that. Or another option, this is like more the cheapest option in Figueretas. And if they want more frequent ferries every 30 minutes, they can go from the main port of Ibiza, and it takes about also 30 minutes. So here is a little bit not so far, sorry. Here it takes about 45 minutes, and from the main port, 30 minutes.
How about Mallorca? Mallorca is, how long is the trip to Mallorca?
Mallorca, it takes about 2 hours.
2 hours, okay.
2 hours by boat, yes. It's another option to visit the different islands, the Balearic Islands, of course, by boat.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Estefania.
Welcome.
Rafael or Judith, we would like to thank you all and to wrap up a little bit. You have a last message, a last announcement. I think we are very grateful for the very assertive and continuous and loyal presence of our panelists over the period of 6 months and the 7 webinars. My message for the new year, I would say, now we have seen on screen all the beauties of Spain, and there are so many more. So let's go and discover together next year the various beauties of Spain and its regions. Rafael, the floor is for you.
No, thank you very much, Robert, and thank you, Stefania, for the fantastic presentation. I think that everybody has discovered a lot about Ibiza, and I am sure that the next year we will continue to work with you, with Robert, with Jonas, with Travel Magazine, and I hope that the next year we will be able to travel again. And I'm sure that this is fantastic to see Spain on the screen, but we want to see Spain again live. I will go to Spain this Christmas, to Madrid, and to enjoy with my family there. But I hope that all of you enjoy Spain for yourself in the next year live, because this is fantastic to share with you these webinars. But I think it's better to go to Spain and to enjoy the fantastic beaches, fantastic culture, the landscape. Because Belgium and Luxembourg, they are wonderful countries, but you need to go to Spain. And thank you, Robert, and thank all of you to share this webinar with us.
Gracias to everyone. Hasta la vista, and see each other back in Spain.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Goodbye.
Thank you. See you in Ibiza. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks.